go on this map, specifically for Party Astronauts, was really solid. But you do need to transfer all that knowledge over to CS2. And sometimes not all your instincts are directly transferable over to CS2. It's a different game at the end of the day.
Yeah, that it is. And we should be hopping on into the game here, ready to go on Nuke to kick off our second map here. Excitement to be had. Again, Party Astronauts, they've got to be in a position where they need to come back into things here. So we'll see if they're able to do that much as to get the piss around start. We got the dualies, the raid boss up for Danejoris. He's going to go right on top of HUD as we'd expect.
And a full inner stack, really. 3 players ready, but we have other moves going down outside for Party Astronauts. A little bit of a ramp split as Ben Leet looking to cut off these rotations. A little pocket trap pulled out, but it needs to result in kills, and it does. Grizz does deal with the side anchor of Hyza, and that'll allow for an easy bomb plant, but rotates are already here. Ramp room being threatened. Ben Leet couldn't stop the full rotate. But kills could still go the way of PA. Opponent alone will deal with J-Dubs, and oh, we're going back up the vent. It is just a world tour of Nuke here for the T side.
All over the map there. Set a world tour here, starting things off. And it will be a post plant on that A side here. Party Astronauts looking in a good position. The dualies can crack them through. They need some utility or something, but they're just going to dive through heaven right now.
Yeah, one flash, but Scott can just simply turn it. But players dropping in his face. He cannot do anything about it. But Spek trades one back, down to 5 HP, but as long as he's alive, that's the issue. But now the 10-second defuse. Danejoris doing everything he can to try and slow them down, and it will be the pistol shots from Pone that'll just get it across the line. Very narrow pistol there, and a good retake effort. Reason still showing toughness, but Party Astronauts walk away with it.
Nicely done right there from PA, walking through with that first win on the pistol. We will get the force buys. I mean, again, Reason not shying away from that after what they did on Mirage. They will get right on into a force buy here. And so we'll see what they have on offer. As they've got themselves an opportunity here. We got the scout in play. No headshots connected. That's what Beaky was looking for. That's what he needed. J-Dub's looking for the same headshots towards that RDR, but he is going to be finding one. That's actually Beaky that lands the kill.
Next one, another challenger in the form of Ben Leet, but aim punch will send the scout shot awry. Still a 4-on-4, though. Still opportunities, and with Hyza's Nova inside a secret at the moment, this could get weird. It's certainly possible. This fight with Grape is inconclusive, but that Nova chomping at the bit right now.
Smoke toss in towards Mini to maybe enable some aggression. No, Hyza. He's gonna let him walk into him.
Oh!
There's a second, not quite, but Grape does still strike, and Beaky's landed another tag here. That could be another force spike on Sour.
Yeah, but Ben Leet does pass the test, but can he beat the Deagle with Grape? He can. Danejoris, though, in a 1v1. We're just getting more madness out of the start of these games. A CT side force buy. You typically see the full eco, but the gamble here from Reason could very well pay off. Bomb plant in. Danejoris needs to start his adventure up the vents. It really is just hold your hands and pray. He's not watching it. Danejoris going back in through lobby to clear this out. Grizz is prepared just enough. 2 HP remaining, but it's 2-0 PA.
Able to tank it right there. Like you said, 2 HP. You're going to be watching that one back, knowing how close you were kicking yourself, but nice attempt. It's a nice down there on offer. They almost make some magic happen. Do fall at the finish line, and that'll be the 3-0 start, highly likely here for Party Astronauts. All that matters is that they do close. We got a Zeus in play, though. Beaky rocking the Zeus here. See what he's got cooked up for us.
Taking that over towards the ramp room at the moment. Hoping for some challengers, and it's looking pretty possible. This is one of the more common Zeus spots in Counter-Strike. but it will still catch you off guard. Just walking into ramp now. Oh, great. Just meet the whole team. The one and done with the Zeus. Ah, he's hanging on there. Bonsai there. Cool stuff. Sick tricks. But that's all it is. Fun and games for this one.
That will be the only kill for the CT side, likely. That Zeus right there. Maybe not.
Hey, yo.
Adds another one.
There we go. J-dubs. Double dink.
Pretending like you ran away here to save, but he doesn't want to save a Galil. He's gonna walk back right into Ben Lee, and he'll be given an early dismissal.
That gun's terrible. I think the Galil's better than the M4, but don't at me on that.
You know what? It's not crazy to say that. You're not crazy to say that.
Yeah, I don't think it's the hottest take I've ever come up with on broadcast, but it. Yeah, there's an argument to be made. 35 bullets. Definitely has some value, right? Some merit. I'm running out of bullets all the time with the A1.
Yeah. You ain't running out of bullets with the Galil. That's 35 right there.
Yeah, you're going down. It's... Never need to reload. You know, if number of bullets was the best factor, the Negav would be the best gun. But it looks like the AKs are doing the talking here on that A site with a masterful execute coming through from Party Astronauts. Everyone falls in the span of a second.
Bomb has been planted.
This round is toast.
That A site, top hut molly, as well as coverage into the CT vent. I mean, you can't really get it any better than that.
Very clinical execute here. Again, I mean, as we said, we really built up the sunshine and rainbows for a reason in this series, but to rain on their parade is Party Astronauts coming through and immediately finding success on this T side, and the gun rounds just look so lethal, so deadly out of the start.
I mean, there have been moments, right? We saw that second round 4 spy come oh so close for reason, but like a perfect A-site execute thrown there from Party Astronauts. I mean, it's just a testament to why they picked it. They got everything nailed down. You know, when you pick a map, when you want to make a map your home, you run those dry runs every single time. You just want to be better than your opponent at every facet of it. Comfort in calling, and the execute protocol is certainly there. And Reason, not ready to handle that type of thing. Especially since you might not know exactly what's about to be coming. Maybe you don't have the full breadth of demos, and Party Astronauts probably going into some practices, innovating on the map, thinking, okay, what's the next good thing we can do? How can we alter this execute? They're constantly evolving their game on this map, while Reason have to try and adapt to that evolution. That's kind of how the Counter-Strike meta works out. So Reason might have one idea of what an A execute looks like, but they're not ready for the other. Another gun round coming out here, though.
See if the CT side can start to stand their ground. We're going to see defense shifting up a little bit. You can see J-Dub's trying to fight for this out of yard control. He's going to be sharp. Had a great last map. Has had his run in ECL for quite a few seasons now. People have placed their faith into him, and he's had some up seasons, he's had some down seasons, but for the turnaround here, aggression goes out towards this site here. Grape gonna find a big kill. The defense is formulating beautifully, but J-Dubs will go down early and not out of yard, so some opened up avenues for Party Astronauts to take some space elsewhere.
Yeah, Chop is down in towards Secret. And he's actually about to backstab Danejoris. He's going up the ladder, at least thinking about it. Oh, this timing is just nasty. Oh my goodness, that timing is nasty. If either player stuck around holding their lines, it really work out, but Heiser gonna walk down the vent into his doom. Another one into Chop's jaws. I'm not sure about that one, friends. Now, Danejoris, though, back a single door, swings open. Plant will go through, and he's gonna nail down 2 more, but out of ammo. 2 bullets remaining, and the MP9 for Chop will get the job done. On for the ace. The MP9 reloading, though, jumping around, and he couldn't get the mag in time. It'll be the first round for Reason, but it's chaos. And I guess they thrive in it.
I mean, for me, it's just super questionable to see them jump down the vent after, you know, as an attempt to trade. That's not, like, the best trading position right there. I'll be honest with you, but hey, again, rounds 1, that's all that matters at the end of the day, so. Gonna be able to lock that one in. Add another one to the tally there. That's gonna be their first on the board here. We'll see if they can keep it up.
I mean, I get with the op, you just need to land a singular shot, right? But your crosshair has to be in the perfect spot because your head is just falling into your opponent's crosshair. Like, the person holding the angle on the vent drop has the advantage. Just fortunate that it does pan out their way, but they're also low on cash, and oh my goodness, Pwn alone destroys Grape. Trying to get across, but a refrag. Beaky's off. Starts in for another, and a great flash. A setup there for J-Dubs, but he's not going to survive the ordeal. 3-on-3 here, very early.
Ooh, taken back there. Heiser is going to contain that A side there, and in fact, not only contain, but take even more ground here. Grizz covering. He's prepared for Heiser's regression, but that's all of info for a play that was low, and it will be Beaky capitalizing off the back of it.
Yep, but Grizz flying out hut. Nade thrown, though, and oh, he gets sent across the side. Oh, but prepared for it. Reason with some lobby re-aggression. And will lock in the round. 2 rounds for them, and Party Astronauts, they're reaching the end of their bank budget.
Yeah, bank account is continuing to get lesser and lesser. Rounds continuing to rise. We will see. Last attempt here for Party Astronauts to rock themselves onto Eco if this one doesn't go their way. They will slow crawl their way towards, again, J-Dubs towards this outer yard. Tough task of defending up against this amount of presence around the corner. He has Beaky to cover off Secret as well, so they've got some good positions here.
Yep, Beaky fires off the first shot, able to reposition as well. He goes in for the repeat. Oh man, this guy is feeling it, but he will get traded out eventually. We're going to see players walking through smokes. It'll be Ben Leet doing that here, but ships on the night. Oh my goodness. 1 headshot down, but not ready for the next trade. Fragger almost gets around the corner to escape J-Dubs. Now it's chopping the 1v3. Shoulder break there, but J-Dubs is hitting headshots. That's 3 in a row for Reason.
Establishing some ground here on the CT side. This is very nice. Coming through here, building up some energy here. No bomb plant or anything like that. So yeah, it's going to be Party Astronauts having to take it back to the drawing board. I mean, the first round that they established here was scrappy. It was, you know, as close as ever there in the 1v1. It all came down to a little bit of timing, but now you're starting to see Reason build some nice rounds here, get themselves in some really good positions. I like the way that they're able to utilize that op from Beaky or towards Secret. I love that sort of play out of an opper to be in your face and frustrate your opponents there and not allow for them to pass around the corner. Now we got the auto shotty being brought out here. Okay.
Again, I think the auto shotty is the prime eco farmer. Like, there is, you literally just can't miss versus the pistols. You can't lose. So we'll probably get to see some fun in this one. So speaking about our major winners, they were up 5-1 at the start of Vertigo. Want to know what that final score was, Cole?
Don't say 13-5.
13-5.
That was a cooldown right there. Huh?
Here we go into the A side. Hold on. Oh no. Pistols surround the rifles. And
What?
oh my goodness, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos. The pistols
Oh my
are.
God.
There's no way. There's no way. This is supposed to not happen, but it is. How are pistols charging into this A site stacked with 4 players to the brim with defenders? And we have this, but I told you, it's the Eco Farmer.
Wow.
If you are armorless, this thing is a sniper rifle, and there's the first kill.
Yeah, but it's time taken against him right now. He's got long-range duels up against an AK. That's not an easy fight for him to win. 2 bullets left in this gun. He's never getting past that one.
Oh, no.
Not a chance in this world, and that's another tough round to let slip right there.
Oh, boy. Well, if I had a nickel for every single time Reason lost a full eco, I'm not going to complete the thought, but Party Astronauts with another one of these rounds, and as soon as Reason are trying to get themselves back into the game, that is going to set you right back to square one. I like a good old board game reference. I know that is a bit cliche these days, but if you think about it, back to square one and back to the go tile. Look, man, my mind is just running wild. How much do you gain when on Monopoly when you hit the go tile? 500? 200? Yeah, collect 200.
Collect 200. That's like when you get a lot of lost.
Oh no.
Poor guy.
Oh no. Poor Ben Lee.
So frustrating. He was watching that, and as soon as he gives it up.
Oh no.
Chances here. No way you give it right back there. It's going to be a lot of collapse towards that A side, and
He's out of ammo.
that's a dance between these angles. The sidearm doesn't do him justice. It's going to be a B side finish here in a 2v3.
Oh my goodness. But one thing working here, as Beaky tries to take advantage of the molly, is positioning. It's not good here for Reason. They kind of have to run in, fly through, but Spek is advancing instead of holding back. And doesn't matter. He'll find Grape, and he knows that kill. I can just get away and Shop will lock it in. No more chaos, no more craziness from the pistols. Got a little more out of hand than PA would like, but 6-3 is where we're at.
Yeah, and that out-of-hand nature right there comes largely off the back of the timing that was hit. That's the outer yard flank comes through, but still, nice effort. Out of Reason in this round. Effort might not mean too much, though, when this T side continues to string things together. Party Astronauts have already built themselves up a foundation, and they get back into, the building mode when they win a scrappy half by to get them even more success on this T side. Like, that is definitely already firmly established here as Grizz. Gonna lock in a kill. Where was that exactly? Was that all the way back of...
Secret. J-Dubs tried to make the move into secret.
Wow.
Got eliminated now.
Oh,
Goodness.
this is over.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, a lot of Counter-Strike being played here, huh?
What do you think?
Or maybe there still is. I don't know. I like trying to cast these rounds like he's gonna win it. Beaky in the 1v5. Made 4.
He's got the first.
He got the first! Now he's gonna phase through the wall here and miss the shot on the Spek. He's not gonna phase through the wall to get the defuse, unfortunately. He is a mortal man. There's not that CS2.
On that big garage right there, it actually opens now. People aren't doing that a
You
lot,
press
no
E
one
on
knows
it
about
like the one on Office.
Yeah.
New Nuke update. Welcome to CS2. We're adding interactive environments to CS2 to upgrade your gaming experience. All doors are now openable. You know the amount of closed doors that you just can't open in CS?
There's a map. It was on Go at least, where it was just like it was called Free Nuke, and you could jump anywhere on the map, and you could open up all the doors, including that garage. That's where I got the idea from.
Ah, I see.
And you can open up like the gates to go towards the outside. Like these gates would open somewhere. There's like some way that you can open up the gates, and it's pretty sick. Fun to play versus like with a 10v10 or something like that. Like you get a lot of people. Because there's a lot of angles.
Sounds like you just can't. You want to make Nuke a little bit more tactical. Every single door is openable. Ouch. That fall kind of hurt there for Beaky. Beaky just typed in chat after that as well.
He said, "Youch."
He said, noob, 30-year-old talent, phone alone.
Said, "Holding angles."
Hold-
Cringe. Cringe.
With an op on an eco round, grow up and swing me.
Just typing ZZZZ as he dies.
I'd be doing that. Come on, make these rounds entertaining, guys. Just give us a chance.
I mean, 25 seconds of just holding angles.
I mean,
25
yeah.
seconds left. Chop's gonna have fun over there on the A side. He's the only one having fun. There he is.
Yeah, I mean, we've been having they've been giving us time for small talk here, but that's not supposed to happen. Counter-Strike's supposed to be action. We're supposed to be, you know, as Turk once said. We bring it up like every other broadcast, but come on, do a little over peeking.
Such an iconic quote for a major MVP.
It's from North America. It just speaks so much with so little. It encapsulated an entire region in just 2 sentences. How about we overpeak? Why don't we throw some rounds? You know? And here we are. Take too many risks. Oh, look at it. Dang, okay.
Whoa, I didn't know this
The
existed.
technology here. Oh.
Showing us new tech. He sacrifices everything for it. It's all for the stream. That one was for you guys.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
For the fans watching from home right there.
Yeah, you can try that trick. Video matching. It was so cool until it wasn't. I don't know, that was not a scripted moment whatsoever.
Not scripted. This is all happening live on your screen as we speak. Again, the rounds that I really liked so far out of Reason have largely come off the back of this op being in the right position. There's a little bit of vision. Not pretty. Missed opportunity.
In CS2, what you see is what you get. Oh, and there you go. I'm seeing Beaky.
Just a couple pixels is all you needed to see right there on a chop, and that'll be enough. It's already repositioned as well.
Look, man, I can meme it up a little bit, right? Am I cool doing that? Oh no! Well, I might say it again, but we're still in contention here. 3 versus 3, tough misses both ways. Great close up though, and spek not prepared, and even the swing as well from Great. The spam is there, but Grizz has a chance for this clutch. 1v2 now, but can't win the fight versus Danejoris. It's at least going to be an 8-4 half there for Reason, but still a long road to come back into this map. We'll be back after a short one? Question. And we are back. 8-4 here for Party Astronauts after some, well, ludicrous happenings in the first half that, well, we'll just say what you see is what you get. I'm buying Drop Call Extra McHenry as we're taking away this pistol round. We got a little bit of mini drop going down, but poor Danejoris is going to be the first casualty. But J-Dubs and co. get themselves in towards mini. Unfortunately, they're facing 3 players here on the site. This is not a place I'd want to be if I was the T side, and they quickly learn why.
They're just splitting into certain death right there. You're walking into a crossfire that has so many different prongs to it, but some fancy footwork there from Grape is going to at least secure a bomb plant.
And that's all you need.
That's huge.
That's all you need. Pistol round's done. No matter what else happens. Shoot, I mean, Reason could win the round, and they might be more unhappy. They'd rather have a second round force buy on the table here. Grape's gonna try and do what he can, so... Oh, no. Is he actually going for this one? Great. A bomb plant is all that matters. Second round force is everything here, but he's giving himself the best chance to win the round. All right, 9-4. The round count goes up here for PA. But that can quickly change. If we know anything about the CS2 meta, Galils for everyone, for Reason.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to come through. 100%. And that's in a 5v2 that they managed to get all that extra damage there, so... You know what? Not all that bad right there from Reason. Making the best of a tough situation, calling in a timeout, leading into this one. Leading into this. We'll see what they're going to be bringing to the table in terms of the strategy.
Are we not force buying?
Surely.
Like 10-4. You're down by. And your buy is only marginally better? Alright, yeah. We're buying Galils. Stop thinking, buy rifle, buy most expensive gun, buy armor, go. Here we go. And I mean, look at just the weapon disparity. I would say that the T's just have better guns. 4 Galils and a Mac 10 versus 2 M4s, or 3 M4s, an MP9 and a Scout. It's basically equal footing here. That's gonna help things out. Good nade to the smoke as well, and a tag. Maybe this force buy can be slowed down. Lots of damage sustained on entry here. That MP9 to clean up.
That smoke should deter them. That will. It'll slow them down. It'll grind them to a halt, in fact. Now they're stuck in towards Secret. That's all 4 players remaining. Stuck in Secret, contained by Pwn alone. And 2 players down and towards that lower site. Question marks around how you get past this round now from Reason. With the clock that you have to work with. It's a key detail.
Flashbang tossed up. Peek. Oh, but trades are there. Grape with a really solid headshot. Only 1 rotation arriving here in Grizz. Maybe the second. Pwn alone, making his drop down. So fire off, and if Grizz reveals his position, they can go back up the vents. But it's too late now. They're committed. But Grizz gets traded. And the scout lane, and he shots them. No. It's just going to be a simple plant. Pwn alone to give it a whirl. And a tag. There's a chance, but Beaky's got the headshot. We got a force buy win here for Reason.
That's huge right there. Absolutely massive force buy, but that's what we were talking about right there when we come into it, talking about how you just need to grab yourself the bomb plant on these D-side rounds. That's all you need on the pistol is a bomb plant, because look where it sets them up. I mean, even in such a pretty position, I thought the PA were primed to close that round out when they get multiple players on that lower side and lock in right there, but it is instantly one out there. The Galils reign supreme, and we're going to get the force by force here early on the CT side.
Cole, I've never seen 5.7s win a round. It's a bad gun. It costs less. I'm just doing what I can. I'm just trying to do a service here. Don't mind me. Yeah, this one's looking pretty set in stone. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hey, this is a little comeback from Reason. Looking at 6 rounds. Next up is 7, and blink and you miss it. Reason are 2 rounds away. Okay, so I take everything back that I've said, Cole. I know I'm kind of like talking to myself here, but I've never seen 5-7s win rounds, but I have seen USPs win rounds, okay? And I've seen it happen twice. Series.
Yeah, it's been a wild run so far when it comes to the conversion. So the reason are trying to clean things up. This round is kept very tidy. Could be flawless. Just building up that economy, building up that foundation. I do like that PA are going to save themselves at least 3 guns, give themselves some opportunity in the future.
Terrorists win.
In other news, Cole. Mythic is on the brink of winning versus Nouns at the moment on Mirage.
That game has flown by. I mean, I know we had a shorter in between, like a shorter break, and that second map is already almost over. That's
Well,
wild.
we had a 13-11, and I already mentioned the 5-1 and 13-5 arc, you know.
And we know how Nouns like to win rounds.
Yes!
In the early stages.
They found out you can win the rounds by elimination, so they play it like that. One deagle headshot for Grizz, but that's all to be said in this. Alright, we will see that 7. Thing is, we're on a little bit of a delay here, so I don't know the actual scoreline.
The official.
For that, the official. It could have went to overtime by this point, or it could have been Stewie 2K's first map win since he's gotten back.
Huge. The moment we've all been waiting for.
180 R. He's here. Liquid, I know you're looking for player.
New IGL.
Looking for a new IGL. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Cole. Fast outside for party astronauts. Ben Lee inside a secret, but he's probably in some trouble. 13 bullets, multiple players, and he's gone. Gonna be a 4-on-4, but not really the commitment into secret here for Reason. They're just trying to throw off party astronauts. But yeah, Pone alone holding this thread line. Will anything be given here? It's not looking like it.
Have to invest a lot of resources to find that 1-for-1 trade, so you see the map movements all around being made. Now that's calmed over. He's in mini. And an easy pick as he gets him on the retreat there. Pone alone, gonna lock in a man advantage for his team.
Still more elements working for Reason, though, especially crossing out in the open, especially players swinging from mini, and that's going to be an easy one. Great falls. Spek gets cleared. And now the next player is known. Pone alone, up in heaven, but nails too. Looking for the 4K there. Grizz is there to trade. Pone alone putting in work.
Yeah, it's just a laser beam out of that A1S. A lot of people, I think, sometimes struggle a little bit with the A1 spray, but not a question. Right there with Pone, he's just lasering things down right there. And we'll put them onto double digits.
I hate to break it to you, Cole. Mirage is going to overtime between Nouns and Mythic. In other news, of course, Party Astronauts looking good to potentially pick up this map if they can beat this round from Reason. This is the last of the bank, realistically, from that T side. And the same goes for Party Astronauts, however.
giving Beaky a lot of room to work with right now. Look at the confidence that this guy's putting on display as he looks for an opening pick. Diving into the fray right there. And alone again with that A1S. Just lasers him out of the server.
Yeah, and he gets to safety, crosses over to red. I think J-Dubs might have heard the footstep. That's not a great flash. Thinks it still work out, especially the squeaky push. Oh, this could be a calamity. But pulls on shop. Is XM? Oh, it rings out, but it doesn't get the kills here. Reason they're looking to start a comeback. Can Spek hold on to the site? They don't realize he's down here, but Danejoris has time to adjust. Grizz leaps forward into the fray, but can't hit the headshot onto Great. Reason are gonna get back into this game as Party Astronauts have zeroed out.
Why did they go for that play? Of all the plays right there, diving through the squeaky smoke like that is absolute insanity. That is such a scary play put on display right there from PA. Desperate to try and continue the advantage, right? They had the man advantage. They had a lot of map control established. They were walking down that round, it felt like, and then they just dive through this for a lobby crunch.
Yeah,
Now they're on full eco.
I'm not sure like what the comms were outside, because you have the communication that like, okay, there's 3 outside, therefore one in lobby is like, okay, we can just overwhelm this guy, take the map control, trade down the 1-for-1 and just get even more advantage. But maybe miscommunications. It's a decision at the end of the day that might come back to bite you. Danejoris will spray down 2 pistols, and he's going to close the deficit down to 1. Grizz is not going to hold on to this AK, or at least he's not going to save it. He's going to try and fight with it. Can he win it with it? No. Great. Unshut down. Nade to the... Oh, double nade to the door. Poor soul. Specs out. And 1 round, the difference.
Single round here for Reason. Timeout called for Party Astronauts. Some of the game plans here not fully formulating. Some problems coming through here. And now Party Astronauts taking some time to discuss, taking some time to talk things over.
Well, this is where we land. Party Astronauts with their backs up against the wall. It's Reason who have the bank in their favor as well. I mean, that 1 round, that squeaky push has just made this game so much more difficult. And in fact, not just difficult, I mean, it's a position where we could see a 2-0 upset here for Reason to get themselves back in the saddle as a team. We'll see. J-Dubs just taking the brawl outside. Bentley isn't giving him much to work with here.
Being tossed out right now. Fight's being taken. J-Dubs is making his way down, but he is taken care of quickly.
Ooh, but Chris jumps. Grape almost gets a free trade back. Despite the 4-on-5, Reason have most of the pressure. They're going to try and release it into the A site, though. And Heiza goes down immediately. And probably trying to rethink this one. Danejoris does have access to go down the vents. But isn't going to take it. It will settle into a 3 versus 5, and... You know, even in this 3 versus 5, I think that there's still options here. Like, down the vents. And a quick scope from Beaky is excellent. Bomb spotted. He's going to drop on down as well. This is real for Reason.
He's so low on HP here, but he's in a position where he can surprise still.
You can get wall banked as well. If they choose to do it, but they don't. Well, Beaky spins. Beaky's opping. Have been really pulling it here for Reason.
They're cut off. They can't go back up the vents. They got to make a move here. Beaky's got to find a way to get out towards the site. He just can't make the decision there. Finally striking without linked. Yeah, too much time given, and Spek will take care of the last 2.
It's a good timing there from Spek. Here's the scope, here's the runaway, and walks out the vents. But, alright, Party Astronauts. They win a tough round that Reason were trying to claw back into it. 11 rounds, but they still have one more bye to beat through.
Scoreline here. Reason have been able to fight back, but they have to do it on the T side of Nuke, which is not an easy task at all. The Astronauts finding some foundation here with some opening picks that they haven't really had all that often on the CT side, so turning things around here. They've already got full ramp control established though.
That's a start, but Danejoris eats the dink to open up. But the ramp control's good. Heiza also gets himself into hell. Like, the T side has so much pressure on the map at the moment. Until Heiza walks into Ponalone's op. I feel like that's yeah, I feel like that's a play you could pull off in advance, but it's not like there's just gonna be a timing for you to walk out, surely, right? Shot back of the site. Great swing, great headshot, and looks like Party Astronauts want to stabilize this map. We're looking at 12-9. Oh no, but Danejoris comes through at Heaven just as both players look away. The bomb also gonna get picked up here. Beaky has options. Where's he gonna take it is the question. Danejoris. Hold out from Heaven. Oh, but Beaky falls. This is gonna be a very tough clutch. Danejoris does nail on the jump up, but needs more. And he's gonna nail it! Oh my goodness, a 1v1 for Danejoris. Ace clutch. He started this round on 15 HP. He's out Heaven. He's out Heaven. He should know exactly where Spek is. Spek looking the wrong way, but he could not hit the headshot. Spek wasn't looking in the right direction. It was a chance. It was a chance. But it goes awry, and it's map point PA.
And the ace clutch right there to claim some ground here. And even claim some fame there for Dane. That would have been an incredible round to close out. 15 HP as he continues to just level the opposition. It all just came down to not having enough health to finish that kill right there, right? That will be series, or rather map point, just claimed here for Party Astronauts. If they close this one out, it is going to be going to a third.
And now we have to see a desperation buy out of reason. Party Astronauts certainly made it hard for themselves. Able to win these last couple in a row, and adding to that, Ponalone working these smokes like a magician. Back now, out in the open, and no available trade there for reason. As nades were being pulled. 3 versus 5. There's another from Spek. The bowler locking things down. And this is going to be a bit of a sad end to this map, as reason made it competitive. He's going to have something to say on the way out. But that's all. 13-9 at the end of this. We're going to a third of Ancient.
Nicely closed out right there. Again, CT side, it was looking shaky there for just a second until they were able to finish the job there, until they were able to start stringing some rounds together. Pone finding some nice opening picks with the AWP.